For Sundays, I think for us will be the last game, probably the most important game in this tournament. We are very excited to play this game against Galaxy because I think that will be a very important game because it's the last in this tournament and probably we'll play with all team for 90 minutes. The tournament went very well.
We look forward to the match. This time around for ourselves, a few more days of rest for our team. We've had a congested schedule, so we'll be a little bit better prepared to play this match on Sunday. Manchester City is an outstanding team. We've followed them closely over the last couple of years, and very impressive to see the way they've moved up the ranks in the Premiership and how now they're challenging in Europe, and should be an exciting match for our fans, and we look forward to having a good competitive match and a match where hopefully no one's injured. We want healthy players, we want good competition, and we want everyone to enjoy the football for the day.
Yeah, for us, since we've been here, everything's been perfect really. The training camps, the 2 games, obviously the weather's been perfect to train, and just say that the last game's the one we've been looking forward to against the Galaxy. They're a big team out here with some big players, so you know, the perfect sort of send-off for us before we start our season.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's always great when you play against big teams, big players, and I'm sure in the last game of their tour they're going to be, you know, a lot sharper. So I think it's going to be a good test for us, you know, knowing that we're going to have a very busy schedule ahead. So I'm excited to play them. I think, you know, it's an opportunity for all the fans and players just to enjoy a great match against you know, a great team and with big players.
I think this is an exhibition where and a tournament where we've brought some of the great club teams in the world to the United States to play, MLS club teams and others, and it's to show that these great teams and players. The competition itself is not as important as the ability to bring the clubs here and let our fans see these great players and clubs.
I think that for us it was very good to stay here because we found a good weather to train very well, because the pitch for training are fantastic. The game are important game. And I think that we want to come back also, we want to return next year if it's possible.
Yeah, we actually played against each other last year. Well, I see one, but no, we had 3 or 4 good years at Aston Villa together. One scored a lot of goals. It was great to play with him. As you say, it's always nice to see one, and you know, I remember his children from when he was in England, so it'd be nice to see them again.
Likewise, you know, I had a good relationship back, you know, when I was in England with Gareth, you know, and I always, you know, have followed his, you know, career ever since I left, and how he has managed just to, you know, being a regular in the English squad and, you know, being important for Manchester City. You know, he's probably one of the most consistent players I ever played with, so I have the utmost respect for him, and I'm, you know, happy to play him again on Sunday.